Hi, how you going, ladies and gentlemen? Good afternoon. Alwani, can you hear me now? Just type into the chat box if you can hear me. Al, perhaps, can you just speak to Alwani and just see if she... Yes, wonderful. You can hear, wonderful. Al, can you just speak to Alwani and just type perhaps and see if there's a technical issue on there or something like that, maybe their speaker on their computer, if they can't hear me. If you can hear us, Alwani, just type into the chat that you can hear us, please. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Watson is my name. Privileged to come to you today from my lounge room, the crazy new world that we live in at the moment. I'm going to be your virtual selling auctioneer here this afternoon, joined, of course, by the Ray White Ringwood team, Haley Meakin, who's kindly working on her day off to do all the back end and bidding and penciling for us here today. And, of course, Alan McTaggart, who's the marketing agent, who's been handling your questions and queries regarding today's sale. Couple of housekeeping things before we get underway, ladies and gentlemen. So there are two ways that you are able to bid here this afternoon. Option number one, you can yell out your bid and put your hand up in the air like you would if you were bidding on the street. Of course, for you to be able to do that, you have to have your camera and your microphone turned on. So if you take your mouse down to the bottom center, a little menu will pop up with the mic and the camera icon. That is your camera and your microphone. Turn them on or off as needed. That is option number one. Option number two, which is probably the way that I would suggest, it does seem to work a bit better over the last few months for the options that we have called, is in the chat function. So in the top right hand of your corner of your screen, you will see the two little people with the word people and the number 17 at the moment. That is how many people are actually on this meeting at the moment. And then next to that is the time. In between the people and the time is what looks like a little chat box or a blurb or a speech bubble. That is the chat function. So what you're able to do, you can type your bid in, hit enter. It'll pop up on my screen here in the lounge room, and I will go to the bid. Just bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, my job as the auctioneer is to direct you where you need to be. So listen to what I'm suggesting. If I'm suggesting a bid, saying I want, let's take 600, or let's take $1 million, or I'll take a $10,000 rise. Listen to what I'm saying. My job is to try and coach and steer you through where you need to be. So just because you typed a bid doesn't mean it is a real bid. Listen to me and I will acknowledge it. To the bidders and in the crowd, good luck with your bidding today. And of course, to that successful bidder, we do wish you our congratulations in advance. Ladies and gentlemen, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with any rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any late bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. What that means, in layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to give everyone ample warning. First call, second call, third and final call. But when the gavel hits like so, she's all over Red Road. We can't take any late bids or offers after that point. If you are the highest bidder and we are taking a little bit long, and I do apologise in advance if we are giving the underbidder ample time. You may become frustrated with me as the auctioneer. I do apologise. My job is to make sure that every buyer has that ample time to make sure that they are in or they are out. I do apologise if you become frustrated with me, but I will assure you, if we were selling your property, you would want me to do the exact same thing with your buyers. We find ourselves in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, where you are the highest bidder. We have not yet met the reserve. That is a wonderful position to be in, because what that means is that we deal with you on a one-on-one basis. It means you close the door on the other competition, deal with the vendor. That is a great chance to be in the land of auctions. If you want to be first, sometimes you've got to be last, but it is very beneficial. Make sure you are the highest bidder. If, of course, we haven't met the reserve price, as auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bid and prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and the law does provide fines for this conduct. The rules that do permit vendor bids, I'll make it really, really, really simple and really, really, really obvious. If I'm going to make a bid on behalf of the vendor, in fact, I will make it so simple and so obvious. I'll even use those words. Vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. As we said, ladies and gentlemen, we do sell here this afternoon under auction conditions. We do call for a 10% deposit to be paid upon signing of the contract, for the balance to be paid at settlement in 30 to 45 days' time. All of our technology, they allow electronic transfers and electronic signatures of the contract, the payment of the deposit. Alan has told me some parties have sought variations to those terms. Those variations have been approved by the vendor. Bid with confidence, knowing the vendors have done absolutely everything that they can to make it as simple as you can to bid and buy on this wonderful property here. Of course, Unit 2/1762 Ferntree Gully Road in the heart of Ferntree Gully. Hop, skip and a jump to Mountain Gate Shops and all the wonderful things there. Plenty of cafes. You've got the Coles and the video store further up. It's a wonderful. We've got the bank there. It's a great location, right bang in the heart of Ferntree Gully. Further down Ferntree Gully Road or Burwood Highway, take you straight to Eastland, into the city, down to the beach, up the hills if you want to go up Dark Way a little bit further on. Take everything it is. That is very green and it's very nice. It's a wonderful area. Property itself, brand new, never been lived in. It is brand new. It's got that brand new car smell about it. So there's a new townhouse smell. Well, that means if you have to your first home buyer, government grants, first home buyer grants, they are in effect here because it's never been lived in. The Tasmanian oak hardwood floors throughout, floor to ceiling tiles, that large 900mm range, as you can see there, right on camera. We timed that well, having the private courtyard out the back. The master bedroom is down with the ensuite floor to ceiling tiles in the bathroom. It is designer finish. It is a wonderful, wonderful townhouse. Quite large as well, that living area with the flowing out, the entertaining area. It's a wonderful, wonderful build. It's a wonderful home for someone. If you are an investor and you are thinking of renting the property out, $450 to $490 per week is what we've been advised that the property would return in its current state. Cement appliances throughout, of course. I think I forgot to mention that. I really could go on and on and on. It's a wonderful townhouse. Wonderful location, hop, skip, and a jump, everything right on your doorstep. Probably enough out of me. I'll throw it over to you. Let's get underway. Opening bidder offer for 2/1762 Ferntree Gully Road in Ferntree Gully. Where do we start? Where do we go? In your hands. Get me underway. Where do we go? We can start anywhere you like. That's 600 there. Got the starter. Good luck. Sorry, Alwani. Little bit slow. 600. Beat you to it. It's 600. Let's go. 610. That's 600. The bid now. 610. I search. That's 600. I had. Fully bidded off it here. Alwani. Let's go. 610. What do you say? That's 600. I got the bid. First goal. 600,000. Second call. 600,000. 610. I prefer taking 10s. Not 5s at the moment. Appreciate the offer. Hang on to the 5s. You'll need them later on. I'll let you know when we need them. 610 Alwani's where you need to be. 600 I have. 610, not $1 less. That's where we're going. That's 600 we got it here. 610. What do we do? That's 600 the bid now. 610. 610 Alwani. I saw the 605. I said no. 610 is where you need to be. 610, not 605. Appreciate the offer. Politely declined. That's 600. Third and final time. 610 Alwani's where you need to be. 610 get you in. Happy to put a vendor bid in if you don't. Just means you've got a vendor bid against me. 600 the bid. Let's go with me. The vendor is 610. Vendor bid 610. That's 610. Let's go. 20. 20 I search. 20 we go. 610 where is that I bid? 610. That's 620 is where you need to be. 620 can I say with me? 610 is the bid. I have it. With me the vendor. It's against you. It's not your bid. 620 will be your bid if you type in the number. That's 610. First call. Second call, 620 is where you need to be. Third, final time. That's $620, $10,000 I have. 20 can I say, Alwani? 620 got it there. Understand value, thought about it, made sense. I like it. That's 620. Let's go 30. That's 620 the bid now. That's 620. I have it here. Clearly bid it offered. At 2/1762 Ferntree Gully Road. That's 620 first call. 620 now. Alwani 630 to get you back. Second call 620,000. Third, final time. 620 I have. Alwani, 630 you need you in, mate. 620 I've got now. 630 I search. Go with me, the vendor bid 630. At 630 with me, the vendor 40 to get you back a bit. At 630, I got it here. Clearly bid off it here. 630 with me, the vendor. At 630, 40 we go with me. Where do we go now? 40 where you need to be. At 630, I've got it. First call, 630. Second, appreciate it, 640, not $1 less than it. 640 where you need to be. Second call, 640,000 I search, 630 I have. Not taking 35. Appreciate the offer though. Third, final time limit, 640 you need. 630 I've got. What are we doing? 4 bedrooms, brand new townhouse, Smeg appliances, Tassie hardwood, oak floors throughout. Thought about it, made sense. More you think about it, it really does make sense. At 640, got it there. 640, thanks a bit. You've been a good sport. At 640 to the bid. At 640, I've got it there. Clearly a bit off it here. We're about one, haven't forgotten about you. Jump on in if you like. 640, I have. Let's go 50. Call 3 times. At 640,000, first call. 640,000, second call. 640,000, third and final time at 640. Back with me, the vendor at 650. Vendor bid at 650. I got at 650 now. At 650, we got it here. 60, we go with me. Not $1 less. 660, I'll take. Not 55, not 58, not 51. 660 where you need to be. At 650, 60 to get you back. At 650 now. First call, 650,000, 60 to get you back in. Second call, 650,000, 60 to get you back a bit. Third and final time, that's 650,000, 60 to get you back. Just want to remind you a minute, if we pass the property on the vendor bid, if the vendor bid is the highest bid, what that means is that no one gets the rights to negotiate. That means that you're going to put your offer in after auction. Alan's got other interest in the property. He's told me this morning when we had our auction meeting. Means that your offer is going to be one of multiple other offers. Can't influence the decision there. If you want to deal with the vendor at a one-on-one basis, 660 where you need to be. Give yourself the chance to bid and buy it. At 650 I have. Pass it in on the vendor bid. No one gets the sole rights to negotiate. 660, give yourself the opportunity. What do you want to do? At 650, I've got it. 60, I search. At 660, what do you say? First call, 650. Clearly been an offer. 60, I search. Second call, 650. What are we doing in a minute? I need to know. Happy to pass it in on the vendor bid. No advantage there for you. Not a very good strategy. Third, final time. At 650. What are we doing in a minute? 660, give yourself the chance. Admit, if you bid 660, I won't vendor bid against you. Trust me.
Just a second, Chris.
Nah, not taking it. I said 660 is where you need to be, not $1 less. 660, we will take. 651, we will not. 660 is where you need to be. Be very clear about that a bit. 660. I appreciate the offer, but no, it's not happening. Politely decline. 60 is where you need to be. Or we'll pass it in on a vendor bid, throw your hat in the ring with everyone else. Not a very good opportunity, not a very good strategy, I would have thought. If I was a buyer, I'd like to deal with less buyers. I'd like to have less competition.
Just a second, Chris.
Property on a vendor bid, it is the complete opposite of what you've just created, because you are going to put your offer in with other offers. Does not seem like a very good strategy to me. I don't know, though. What do we want to do with it? Second call, 650. 60 where you need to be. Not $1 less than 660. Third, final time admit. 650 I have. 60 I search. What do we do? In, out, I need to know. I'm happy to pass it in on a vendor bid. Move to the next stage. Alan's got plenty of interest conditionally in the property. Plenty of offers are going to come in, subject to finance and those sort of things. There's plenty
Just a
of
second,
people
Chris.
on this meeting that hasn't bid at auction. They're hoping it passes in on a vendor bid a bit, and then they're going to put their offers in. Can I give you 3 minutes? I've given you 3 calls. I need to know right now, what do we want to do? 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a downstairs powder, floor to ceiling tiles, smeg appliances, floor, beautiful courtyard out the back, just a hop, skip, and a jump to Mountain Gate, and all the great things that there is at Ferntree Gully. Plenty of parks and schools. You've got it all at your doorstep. Give yourself the opportunity to buy it. I don't know any 4-bedroom townhouses in Ferntree Gully that are sold anywhere near this price. $660. Understand value. Appreciate it. The more you thought about it, the more it made sense, didn't it? At $660, got it now the bid. At $660, I've got $10,000 rods. I still search. At $10,000, I have. At $660, I have. $70, I go. At $60, I have. At $660 now. First call, $660. Jump on in, Alwani. Now's the time. Second call, $660,000. Third, final time. That's $660,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now, we're just going to go speak to the owners. We'll be back before you say cat in a hat.
bed.
Appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Big decision, I'm sure we all appreciate. We've got 660 where the bid is at. Spoken to the vendor, clear instructions. Get a call for a $10,000 rise from there. 670, I search. Call it 3 more times. That's 660, first call. 70 to get you back. 660, second call, 70 to get you back. Third, final time, at 660, 70, I search. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, we're going to put a vendor bid in. Last vendor bid for me today, $680,000 on a vendor bid. No better bid. We're going to pass the property in on a vendor bid. Unfortunately, that means that you don't get the chance to negotiate because it's on a vendor bid, and we're going to welcome other interests, other offers in this afternoon. I know Alan's got plenty of people that are hoping that it does pass in at 680. We're going to call it 3 times. That's what we're going to do if we don't get a bid. That's 680,000. First call, 680,000. Second call, 680,000. If you want the chance to negotiate with the vendor in a one-on-one basis, now is the time to bid. Otherwise, no one has an advantage. Third, final call at $680,000. Have we seen your best admit? Megna, have we seen your best? Alwani, any rise? Otherwise, I'm going to pass it in. Appreciate your participation, Amit. Thanks for your honesty. Al, are we okay to pass it in? He's not in. Pass it in, Al?
Yep.
Pass it in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as we say, auctions are a process. They're not an event. So what we're going to do, we're going to move to the next stage of negotiating. I know Alan told me plenty of people are interested in this place, and why wouldn't they be? It's a wonderful townhouse. If you have interest, give Alan a call. Otherwise, I'm sure the next time you Google the address at 2/1762 Ferntree Gully Road, it will say sold on it because there's plenty of interest in it. But if you want to do it, now's the time. Thanks for coming out. We hope to see you at the next Ray White Ringwood auction. Have a lovely day.